Hello, children. Hope you all are good. Today we are going to start the new chapter, sixth chapter, the game. Here is the picture of a great Indian writer, Munshi Premchand. Munshi Premchand is actually the pen name of Dhanpat Rai Srivastav. He is remembered for his Hindi and Urdu literature and is often called Upanyas Samrat. He has over 250 short stories and a dozen novels to his credit. His short stories include Idgah and Mansarovar, while his novels Godan, Shatranj Ke Khiladi, and Gaban are now considered classics. His works often deal with themes such as poverty and social issues such as corruption and class system. This is story of Premchand is translated in English by Payal Agarwal. So children, I'm going to start here summary of this story. This story is of a little boy who turns a disappointing situation into a happy one. Yes, so it was noon time and the farmers were in their fields. The sun was bright and the air warm, but the children were still inside their houses. But suddenly, the door of a hut opened and a boy of 5 or 6 years came out. Meanwhile, an old lady who was weaving a basket in the shadow of the neem tree in front of the hut asked the boy where he was trying to go, and immediately she ordered him to get back and sleep again. The old lady was grandmother of the village children. This was her designation, whose job was to look after all the village children in absence of their parents. She never let the children to go near the water tank, near the pond, and even not let them to climb the tree. So she curtailed each and every freedom of those little children. Fundan came out of the hut, and before grandma could get up to catch him, he ran out of a rage. He ran out because he wanted to meet Jatin. Jatin, a hawker, whose basket was laden with sweet and salty save, til or ramdana laddu, some batasha, kutti, and other local goodies. Local delicacies. Wow, mouth-watering delicacies. It was a source of great joy for the boys to gather around Jatin's basket. It was more than even a great occasion. Other boys belonged to good families, so they ate sweets. But being a poor boy, Fundan could only stare at them. As Jatin had promised to get raw gari and imarti today, Fundan did not take his afternoon nap. He was so excited. For a very short time, Fundan waited for Jatin at the edge of his village. Even he was not ready to wait for Jatin. Fundan was so excited that day that he wanted to be first to meet and greet Jatin. Then he moved towards the road, clapping his hands on the way. He was in great excitement. Then, on the way, a village dog joined him. Fundan now decided to meet Jatin on the Kacha road. And then he made his way towards Kacha road. But he failed. And finally, tears rolled down. He shoved for a long time. And in anger, he took a decision because he was too annoyed with this act that he would not let enter Jatin in village anymore. Suddenly his eyes caught a sight where a broken jhabba, a cane basket, was thrown. He picked it up and he lined the basket with leaves and placed some gravel and stones in the basket. Then he covered that basket with his shirt. He took off his shirt and covered the basket. Then he placed the basket on his head and started walking towards the village. That time he forgot about shame and humiliation. He forgot. And he imitated Jatin. He called out in the same way. He felt immense happiness. His head was held high in pride. He felt great pride that he was imitating Jatin. Other village boys heard his call and ran towards him. Now Fundan got surrounded by eager faces. A moment of great happiness was there. What kind of game is this? Somebody asked. But all understood the voice of heart and started the new game. Yes, game of selling sweets. So Fundan became Jatin. He played role of Jatin. Pebbles became money and stones, and rocks became sweets. This game gave much fun and happiness to all boys. So, in this manner, a new game was invented by Fundan. So, in this way, he turned a disappointing situation in a happy one. So, children, this summary is completed. I want you people to write word meanings in your English notebook, as well as you have to do fill-ups which are given there in book. But you have to do those fill-ups in book only, and later I will be sending you answers of the questions. With this, thank you.